Let us move to Dr. Das for his observation.
Thank you, Dr. Rao. I really appreciate the talk of Professor Das, and very well he defended all questions. There is no such problem. The questions raised by many professors were also very relevant and significant. The topic was the Bhagavad Gita, a way of life. This topic is itself secular, because when we are talking of a way of life, here we are talking of the way of a human life. That means the life of all people, all persons, irrespective of a caste, religion, irrespective of anything else, any difference. We are talking about the manual of life, manual of ethics, the way of life of man. So it is secular by nature. It has nothing to do with Hinduism, Islamism, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism. No religion. Number two, Gita has addressed all questions so beautifully, so logically. So there is no such doubt that is not clarified by the Bhagavad Gita. Number three, Gita is not confined to any particular ism. For example, we cannot say Gita is idealistic by nature. Why? Because the counterpart is also, the reverse is also true. Gita believes in the empirical world, the reality of a empirical world, the reality of the phenomenal world, the reality of a practical human life, the life situation. So the war is the demonstration of that practicality. It is war. Everybody is physically present to address the fighting duty. So it is very much concerned with the empirical world. Therefore, we cannot say that it is purely metaphysical or ideal something. No. It is very much concerned with the empirical world. At the same time, Gita also teaches about the metaphysics, the unmanifest, the oneness, the absolutism, etc. Another thing is, Gita gives importance to both individualism and universalism or socialism. What is an individual? That Bhakti, that person, particular person. Every person has its own moral account. So every individual has been given importance in the Bhagavad Gita. And at the same time, the Bhagavad Gita is discussing about Atma, that is the universal self. My Swadharma, my duty, this is about individual. But the understanding, the knowledge of self-knowledge, Atma Jnana, that is about universal. Similarly, Gita has also addressed the social life, how man can live in a particular society, human society. So far as Guna is concerned, Bhagavad Gita is not talking about Brahmin, Vaishya, Sudra, Kshatriya. Bhagavad Gita is talking about three basic gunas that we have, Sattva, Raja and Tama. And out of these three gunas, and because of their combinations, we have four possible categories. How Sattva and Raja Sattva, Raja and Tama, they are combined in different proportions. In that way, we have divided four varnas. In Brahmin, Sattvic element is more, like that. And very beautifully, Professor Kailash Chandra Das has said that one person can have these four possibilities in different situations. He is correct. And it is also said in the Bhagavad Gita, there is no problem. Now, what we are now discussing, we are doing the role of a Brahmin. because we have left everything. Now we are engaged in such type of discussion. This time we are passing now, we are doing our duty like Brahmin. But if the situation will demand, some people will enter into my house and will attack me, I shall behave like a Kshatriya. And when I am doing money transaction, I getting salary, and I am spending my salary, I am concerned with my deposits, my insurance, I am behaving like a Vaishya. Otherwise, I can't shop, I cannot do marketing. I should be that. Vaishya means intelligence. I should be that much intelligent to deal with the Vaishya Jivana, the practical life, the commercial life. And at the same time, we are doing some service to mankind in different ways, in different times. Like a husband, like a wife, like a father, like a son, like a teacher. We are holding a post and we are serving something. All the times we are servants. So all the times we are Sudras. So we are playing different roles in different times and different contexts. So Gita believes in both contextualism and absolutism. Gita believes in both determinism and freedom. Determinism means my sattva guna, my raja guna, and my tama guna, my present reactions, my swabhava, dispositions are connected with my past life or past days of this life. That is prarabdha, that is called vasana. So out of these determining factors, I am bound. So I am always in bondage. I am confined to, I am limited to my vasanas. That is my determining factor. But at the same time, we can make our destiny. We can build our future. Whatever may be the prarabdha, by education, by the skill of transformation, by doing karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, etc., we can make our destiny. This possibility is also there. So man is sandwiched between both determinism and freedom. I am determined by my swabhava, therefore a particular duty I can do better. That does not mean that even if Kailash Dasar is correct that man can exert four types of qualities at different situations, still then I cannot behave like a Kshatriya as a real Kshatriya person can be. So that possibility is also there. But we can exert four types of qualities in different situations. So in this way, Bhagavad Gita also is talking about not only karma, but also knowledge and bhakti. Even if we have a jnana, and if we, you know the skill of a karma yoga, still if we do not have the sense of love, if we do not have shraddha, then our personality is also incomplete. Sarva dharman paritejya mamekam saranam braja. Here Lord Krishna, after teaching everything to Arjuna, when all the doubts have been clarified, and Lord Krishna did not teach Arjuna like a professor in classroom, one way teaching. No, Lord Krishna discussed the dialectics available in Bhagavad Gita, the opposite possibilities, this or that, this or that. Why should not you do, why should you fight, and why should not you fight the opposites, dialectics, attachment and detachment, bhakti and asakti, jnana and ajnana, ignorance, vidya and avidya. All dialectics have been discussed by Lord Krishna to Arjuna. Therefore, he said that at the last moment of bhakti, when everything you know, you are now skilled, but you should have Shraddha. Therefore, you should be free from the dialectical oppositions. That means Sarva Dharman Paritejya, the philosophical interpretations, philosophical views, philosophical understandings. You understood. Now you forgive. Now you forget that. And you just have Shraddha. You surrender before me. Because without Shraddha, if you do not have the sense of surrender, your knowledge and your skill will not work properly. So one should have the sense of one should not have the sense of agency. One should sacrifice that, even if he is an expert. So expertise in jnana and expertise in karma and expertise in jnana are also incomplete when they are not pursued through bhakti. Therefore, he said that being free from the dialectical understanding or the philosophical interpretations about different dharmas. Dharmas means the righteousness, what to do and what not to do. Now you should learn another quality, how to surrender. In spite of knowing everything, in spite of doing everything, sarva dharman paritejya mamekam saranang braja. But in another instance, he is saying that you do whatever you think right, because now you are totally trained, you know everything, but still you have freedom. You do according to your rationality, according to your own conscience. You learn, you do whatever you think right. So in this way, I think there is no such. And regarding the dharma, jo sudharma and niskam karma, there is also no problem. I told that yes, it is very easier for an individual to respond his own swabhava. Otherwise, it is hypocrisy. Otherwise, it is pretension. I am very natural according to my swabhava. And by the way, I can change my swabhava. I can transform to a better human personality by education, by doing yoga. So Niskam Karma is not, there is no problem with Niskam Karma. I shall do my duty, but without the sense of agency, without the sense of a phala, and without thinking that, without making a distinction between good karma and bad karma, or small karma or big karma, we should be free from karma abhiman. So that leads to a perfect way of life, irrespective of any religion. This is my submission, and I totally agree with the speaker.